What's good, everybody? Yeah, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, Storytime Music. So I'm on the phone with my brother, who will remain nameless, one of my YouTube partners, and he shows me this article on the It's On Site Instagram page. Check them out. They have a lot of good stories. And there's a story trending with Kevin Samuels. And it revolves around this article or this meme regarding Lizzo. And Kevin sees the meme, and the meme says, "Day music! BBW, don't be afraid to get on top. If he dies, he dies. Just do it. Just do it!" So Kevin writes on his Facebook, "Day music! Or sad music! So now, violence is okay? Or is it just one-way violence from women to men? Oh wait, it's a joke, right? No major, even minor brand would dare do something like this if the genders were reversed. Awaiting the outrage from women and demands to cancel Nike and Lizzo be eating." Okay, so I'm looking for this particular search. Typing sound effects, Dima. I'm typing, and I just don't see it. And what it appears is that this is a fake story. Okay, and so it's even on the hotnewhiphop.com, and somebody made this thing, and it wasn't real. And I don't know if Kevin knew that it was real, but think about it. I don't blame him, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't blame Kevin. Because we live in a society where things like this happen all the time. So the question is, well, Kevin Samuels got, tricked into believing that something was real and it wasn't. The question is, why would he even believe something like that in the first place? And the reason why, because we see these things all the time. All right, it's the reality. The reality is that it is very one-sided as men take abuse, and men don't matter, from the opposite sex. We only hear about these things if men do it. And I was talking about this the other day. In the world that we live in, if we really want to be honest, women and women relationships, I talked about that, it's some of the most violent relationships that occur. More domestic abuse, or some of the highest ones, come from women and women, same-sex couples, okay? When men do it, it's a big problem. You never hear that same energy for women's rights when women do it to each other, okay? It's just the reality of the situation. But the fact about it is this: men get hated on all of the time. And this whole reality is that if I'm a woman, I don't need to lose weight for you. The reality is you need to do everything for me. Okay, you guys know that we live in this sort of world. What I want to do is the only thing that's important. What you want to do doesn't matter. And it's gotten so bad that even people like Kevin Samuels believe it. I would have believed it. And a lot of that comes to this. And I want to talk about why it's important to support men's businesses. I know that a lot of us on YouTube that are in the sphere, some of the bigger channels, we get supported. People like Kevin, myself, but I want to petition black men listening under the sound of my voice, because you're the ones that don't get no support. It's important that you stand up and support your brother's businesses. Why? Because nobody will help you. Okay? You are not looked at as a group that is economically viable. You are not looked at as a group that is a target for most industries. So people don't want to hear what you have to say. So if it doesn't matter what you have to say, no matter how much you write, they're looking at you as an economically apathetic group. Women spend money. Okay? So women like Lizzo, She can have all the attitude you want. The companies in America, the big wigs, are going to cater to her. Women are going to buy stuff. A lot of times men won't support stuff, right? They don't even support their own interest. So when you see something like this, you have no real pull with anybody to get anything done. But this is why that has to change. And I want to give a shout out to a few people here. One is the Black Male Institute Studies, okay? I want to give the Institute for Black Male Studies with Dr. T.S. Johnson. I want brothers to do me a favor and go and subscribe to him, okay? He has 244 subscribers, but it starts with things like this. When we have think tanks and we have people who are wanting to do our business, who are looking to create opportunities for us, we have to start to support what it is that we're complaining about. Because you can't get big companies to represent you if you're not concerned about your own situations, okay? And I want, by the end of the day, the Institute for Black Male Studies to have 1,000 subscribers. Everybody that's watching me right now should go over there and subscribe and hit the goddamn bell, okay? Because Dr. T.S. Johnson has done a great thing for our community. He's the only person that has this in America for black men. And that's the way we start to put our situations together. Fundraising, supporting our initiatives, okay? So when we have things like this, a target against men or black men in general, we can say no. We have think tanks, we have academic institutions that will fight for us. But when you don't have that, you get this and you have no dog in the fight. You have no dog in the fight. Zero dogs in the fight, because we have to start to help each other. In this situation, what you see from many companies that, you know, let women do whatever they want to do, women can do whatever they have to do, there's no penalty for them, it's because that men don't come out with their economic spending power. They don't come out with things to support their initiatives. And we have to change that as black men, all right? Politics, you don't see us out there as much. So this is the reason why, you know, the ad companies can let their clients get away with stuff, because we don't support it, right? But needless to say, it was a fake ad, and but the tenements of what the society is saying is real true. You can be as big as you want. If you don't like it, oh well. He's still supposed to buy you a house. If you don't want to have sex with your husband, oh well. Okay, you want to talk back to your husband or guy or boyfriend, oh well. Doesn't matter. You can do whatever the hell you want. That's what society tells sisters, all right? And women in general. And that's why things like this are believable even when they're not. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.